tú sabes más que yo. Y piensa que tú me conoces, diciendo todos esos rumores. I heard you went behind my back. Why you do me like that? Me pongo furiosa cada vez que tú me miras. Yo prefiero estar sola que tener tu mala energía. Me siento furiosa, no me quieres de enemiga. Me pongo furiosa cada vez que tú me miras. Me pongo furiosa, furiosa, furiosa. Me pongo furiosa, furiosa, furiosa. You lost another good girl to a bad guy. Go ahead and have your way, I'ma have mine. I just thought that you could play me, oh is that right? Oh is that right? Yo sé que tú mientes, conmigo no juegues, no eres inocente. Ya, ya, tú no quieres bronca, que soy peligrosa, yo traigo mi tropa. Ya, ya, me pongo furiosa cada vez que tú me miras. Yo prefiero estar sola que tener tu mala energía. Me siento furiosa, no me quieres de enemiga. Me pongo furiosa cada vez que tú me miras. Me pongo furiosa, furiosa, furiosa. Me pongo furiosa, furiosa, furiosa.
My world has fallen. I'm falling to my knees. Oh, yeah. And now I feel my hands trembling. Oh Lord, ain't no promise I'll breathe again. But I won't back down.
For my family, you can ransom me. Had it hard, it broke me to my knees. And on the phone, I'm driving fears like somebody out there after me. My girl got my heart only. My friends, they got my back, we chase money. We together when it's storm or sunny. They expect me for the back down, it's my destiny. And this might get the best of me. I can't let you get ahead of us. I'ma have to escort you to a seat. Through it all, we can't fail, cause the plan is for the achieve. I'm just really needing some peace, hoping pain quickly leave. I admit I say I'm falling, but for my family rise up. Plan on completing every mission all before my time up. Inside this car, I get it done, just watch my motor climb up. Protecting all the ones I love, can't let this evil blind us.
Falling. I'm falling to my knees. Whoa, yeah. And now I feel my hands trembling. Oh Lord, ain't no promise I'll breathe again. But I won't back down. But I won't back down. Oh yeah. And now I feel my hands trembling. Oh Lord, ain't no promise I'll breathe again. But I won't back down. And when my hands get cold and I'm on my own, through the dark I'd crawl. And when my bones feel weak, I will keep running through the fire. I won't back down. No, no, no. Oh, yeah. And now I feel my hands trembling. Oh, Lord, ain't no promise
explain how you make it in your team still stay the same. Stay down from the jump and they never change. Man, it's a moment I could never trade. Yeah, I told my moms not to stress no more. Go hit the Bentley store and no credit card debts no more. I bought the crib and it's an escrow now, so you don't never have to worry about how you gon' pay rent no more. I put my team in position, now they making a killing. Stacking blue faces straight to the ceiling. Out in Vegas, I'm with them, ordering bottles of the Ace when they send them. Till it ain't enough space up on the table to fit them. Go ahead and
raise a cup up for all my day ones. 2 middle fingers for the haters. Life's only getting greater. Straight up from nothing we go. Higher than the highest skyscraper. No little league we measure. The proof is in the paper. We put the good in the good in the good life.
The good life.
We put the good in the good in the good life.
I said the good life.
We put the bad in the past, now we alright.
We alright. Pour some Clico in a glass, have a toast to success. No looking back from here, no more being broke and distressed. I put my heart into this game like I open my chest. We only pray for more M's while you hope for the best. We make these plays, man, I'm finessing these checks. Time's up for everybody, I'm collecting old debts. And I swear this champagne just tastes better on jets. I'm just out here being great, man, this is real as it gets. I put my team in position, now they making a killing. Stacking blue faces straight to the ceiling. Out in Vegas, I'm with them, ordering bottles of the Ace when they send them. Till it ain't enough space up on the table to fit them. Go ahead and
raise a cup up for all my day ones. 2 middle fingers for the haters. Life's only getting greater.
Yeah.
Straight up from nothing we go.
Load up.
Higher than the highest skyscraper. No little league we measure.
Yeah.
The proof is in the paper.
You know.
We put the good in the good in the good life.
The good
We put
life.
the good in the good in the good
I said the
life.
good
We put
life.
the bad in the past, now we alright.
We alright.
Damn right, from the bottom we rise so high. Now we cutting skylights. We building an empire. We owe it up to each other. Just look at us right now. Destined, we so good right now. Legend.
Hello, hola, aloha, jambo. Hi in every single language in the world to all our friends around the world. We are live at the Fast X premiere in Rome.
Let's go.
My name is Naz Perez.
I am Juju Green, and we have a Fast and Furious hour ahead of you. You see what I did there?
I see what you did there.
Fast X launches the final chapters of one of cinema's most storied and popular global franchises ever. Now in its 3rd decade and still going strong.
I mean, it's crazy. I remember my first makeout was after a Fast and Furious movie.
I didn't get a makeout that night.
And my first speeding ticket. That's okay, Juju. Maybe you'll get one
It's
tonight.
okay. Maybe. But tonight we are in Rome. This is the very first film premiere in history at one of the 7 wonders of the world, the Roman Colosseum. A Fast and Furious film making history right now.
Guys, this is literally insane. Mom, you can never get mad at me for not going into the medical field because this is epic. I mean, this was the home of gladiator battles, chariot races, and now Fast and Furious races. This is just colossal. Tonight, my friends, we're going to be joined by the massive cast of Fast X.
Pretty big.
This is an epic celebration, and the first showing of the film will actually happen right down the street with more than 1,000 lucky guests.
We're in front of all those 1,000 luckies, I guess. We're in front of the whole
We
world
are.
right
Hello,
now.
guests.
What up,
Can we
y'all?
hear it? Can we hear it for Fast X? You guys, it's crazy here right now.
Pretty faces, fans of the franchise like us right now. The Fast franchise has taken audiences all over the globe, and Fast X is no exception. This film takes us from my hometown, Los Angeles, born and raised, if you want to know.
Oh, I love that.
Where it all began. So, you know, I got a little close to me. It goes to Rio, we go to London, Portugal, and of course, right here in Rome.
Roma.
Hey, so we have 2 stages here because of the number of casts we will be interviewing. So Fabio and I will stay right here once he gets on here. But Naz will head over to her stage. You get your own stage, Naz?
I get my own stage, just like you do.
Okay, we both get it. It's a big premiere, that's why.
It's a big
So we'll take a look at this exclusive behind-the-scenes look at shooting in this spectacular city. Keep it locked.
There's nowhere in the world I'd rather be than with my Fast family here in the middle of Rome. I couldn't ask for anything more. It's a dream come true.
Buongiorno, Roma.
All right, here we go. heart and soul of the Fast and Furious franchise, boots on the ground, on location. No better place to do it than in Rome, huh?
I got this.
No, we got this.
Armed and dangerous.
That was awesome!
Rome brought scale and history to the franchise. You know, we needed a obstacle course of sorts through one of the most famous cities in the world. It was the playground that the Fast and Furious franchise was needing. And we're happy that we didn't break Rome.
It's a dream come true, being able to work in Rome and then to be on motorcycles and ride the streets of Rome is definitely a bucket list.
Momoa on a motorcycle in Rome? I mean, come on.
Bravo!
Everybody loves Fast so much that they want to be part of it. Rome was so welcoming. We were authorized to do stuff that had never been done before.
I'm really happy that we got to come to Rome because Italy has a very special place in the Fast and Furious heart, you know?
Un sogno che sia vero.
And you guys heard it there. Momoa has said that riding his Harley through the streets of Rome was an absolute dream come true for him. And he did all of his own stunts. I mean, it's crazy. I actually also heard that he took his friends on a motorcycle tour in Rome. And I don't know who I'm more jealous of, his friends or the motorcycle. See, he can seriously do no wrong. And I can't wait for you all to see him in this film. His character, Dante, is devilishly delicious. And the cast of Fast X is filling out this massive red carpet in front of this incredible location. As you guys, as we said before, this is the first film premiere at the Coliseum in history. And of course, it's gotta be for a Fast and Furious film, right, Juju?
I mean, when it comes to Fast and Furious, you got to go big, you got to go bold, and this is big, bold, it's badder, and the fact that it's in front of the Coliseum in Rome, those set pieces, you just got to do it, you know, there's nothing less. But of course, the godfather of the Fast and Furious franchise, Vin Diesel, is also here. We're going to run through some names because this cast is massive. Michelle Rodriguez is here. Tyrese Gibson is here. Jordana Brewster is here, finally throwing some hands. The one who's the king of the hands and feet, Jason Statham, is here. Sung Kang is here. Meta Walker, which, get this, is here, and she also just announced just yesterday that she has a cameo in the film itself. John Cena is here. I actually just saw him walking by. I got a little starstruck a little bit, by his muscles mostly. Nathalie Emmanuel is here. Fast X director Louis Leterrier is here, if we can get the camera on him. He's doing an interview right now. I want to talk to him. Alan Richardson is here. Scott Eastwood is here. Helen Mirren is here. Brie Larson is here. Charlize Theron is here. Rita Moreno is here. I just saw her walk by, and I just, you know, my little heart faded a little bit. Wait, hold up. Brie, Helen, Rita, Charlize. That's 4 Oscar-winning actresses all in Fast X. Naz, that's pretty dope. We got some star power up.
I mean, it's so dope. It really just goes to show you the star power of this franchise, like you said. And we're going to be talking to them in moments, my friends. One of the greatest parts of Fast X, like I was telling you earlier, is a new villain, Dante, played by none other, Jason Momoa. He really is one of those villains that you just like fall in love with. And he actually admires and is obsessed with Dom, but he's also very intent on destroying him and bringing down the family. Now, Jason Momoa could not be here in person tonight, and he's really not happy about it. Take a look.
Aloha, Rome. Dang it! I wish I could be there with you to celebrate this amazing film, but I'm currently all the way at the bottom of the world shooting in beautiful Aotearoa. Being in Fast 10, it blew my mind. I love motorcycles and I love fast cars, so bringing these together for Dante was an absolute treat. I'll be popping up throughout the night because I have serious FOMO, and I want to know how special this experience is for me, to my Fast Ohana, my Fast fans, all my little, I can't believe I'm in this. I love you.
That's the greatest villain in franchise history right there. I can say it. I saw him. He's amazing. We'll see more of Momoa in a bit. And also, a big announcement. We'll have an exclusive film clip from Fast X at the end of this already epic live stream. Now, before that, though, we got to introduce a good friend of mine. His name is Fabio. Fabio, come right here and join me on this stage, my boy. What's going on, man?
Amazing. We are in Italy. We are in Rome, a lovely country. So what's going on like?
I'm really glad you said that because we met in Los Angeles, right?
Exactly.
My hometown.
Yes, and now we are here.
In your home, like, right? Like,
you're welcome. You're welcome.
Well, thank you for letting me be here, bro. Now, I just got to know, like, guys, if you're not following on Fabio on Instagram, TikTok, you got to. He's a major car guy. You love the Fast and Furious franchise, am I right?
I love it. I love it.
Yeah?
You know, my favorite movie, you know what is it? Is The Fifth in Brazil. You know, got a lot of money. You know what I mean?
All that money, dude. They like dragged a safe all around that city over there.
Yeah. That's amazing. That's amazing.
Who's your favorite Fast character?
Oh man, that's difficult. But I think like Vin Diesel. Vin Diesel is
good Dom Toretto.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like everywhere, it's always the best for me.
That's absolutely. Mine obviously is like Tyrese's character. He talks so much, but he gets through everything. You know, Roman Pierce, I loved him in Fast and Furious 2. Man, he's just so good in every movie that he does, bro.
Exactly. That's what I think.
Now I see, like, you know, you brought some snacks with us. You got the Ruffles on deck.
You wanna try?
I definitely want to try. Hold up, but first, like you know, Han. Like I bet you, Han's a lot of people's favorite character, and in every scene, he's like snacking on something. You know what I'm saying? And so I like that you brought the Ruffles because now we can snack right now. But Ruffles is the official sponsor of this premiere, and I don't know if actual Ruffles packages can be collector's items, but I definitely want to collect these right here. Can we get a look at that? So now here's the thing. Dom's Charger is on the original flavor, as you can see, and a limited time flavor, Honey Habanero, has Dante's limited edition Harley on that bag. So I actually think we should like start digging into these right now.
You guys.
We should just toss it back to Naz while we like snack on these.
You're making me jealous over there because what's funny is that Dom and Dante were already looking like snacks and now they are one. I just think that's hilarious. So guys, please save me some of those Ruffles. I love just like the ruffly crunch, and when the salt hits the top of your mouth, it makes me so happy. Ruffles and Fast X have actually partnered up to give residents of the United States the chance to win prize packs featuring Fandango movie tickets, Fast X gear, and for one lucky fan, get this, a 2023 Dodge Charger RT. I'm not kidding, a car. So you can see official rules and more details at rufflesfastx.com, and good luck. But back to this kick-ass live premiere. Juju, Fabio, what's going on over there?
Well, here's the thing. I wish I could tell you who I got, but what I won't is that Charger. I need to be in that Charger, so I think we should like enter that contest together with the Ruffles. So here's the thing. So once we get the Charger, once we get the Ruffles, me and you could drive off into the subset like all these movies. But right now we have the John Cena. I'm good, man. How are you? No, thanks for having me in front of you. This is like kind of like.
No, I mean, we're here.
We're here. I think it's your show because we're in front of the Coliseum. It's Fast X. You have returned.
Coliseum's show? Are we all just visiting? Are we all just?
We're just in the Coliseum's world right now.
In this enormous stage here.
I think so.
What a backdrop, right?
I know, right? I never thought I would make it here. I'm from Los Angeles, and now that I'm here, it's kind of like a surreal moment.
I'm from West Newbury, Massachusetts, which is not quite Los Angeles. I never thought I'd be here either. But let's enjoy it. Let's
enjoy right now together.
Right? Fun day. We're premiering Fast 10. It's a great movie. We got a great crowd out there. My goodness. Hope you guys are like that during the movie. It's going to be great.
I wish I was looking as good as you, man. But you know what? I think if I get in the gym a little bit, you know, get a stylist.
Padded suit.
Padded suit.
Everything's tucked in, tied down. Yeah.
All right.
It's all effects. It's all effects-based.
All right. So you joined the Fast franchise in the last movie, Fast 9, right? Can you talk about, like, getting that call and being part of, like, one of the biggest franchises in the world and also being a part of the family?
Oh, that easiest choice in my life. Easiest. Like, no moments of contemplation whatsoever. Hey, would you like to? Sure, I'll do it. And then it is what everyone says it is. And the cool thing is, I was saying this last year, and some of the new cast members, Brie, Danielle, I get to listen to their stories this year, and it's the same. It's a welcoming family. Daniela said it in the press conference. They don't just do this for 10 years, they live it for 10 years. And I thought her quote was extremely profound. This is a family environment, and everyone, they love these movies. And they really try to put the fans first and give them a ride that they won't forget.
Incredible, man. One last thing. I know everybody has, like, their own fighting style within the movie. I saw the movie. You have some really dope, like, fighting, like, things as well. Talk a little bit about, like, really quickly, talk a little bit about, like, crafting your fighting style to get ready for this one.
You know, I think everybody's style is kind of a reflection on who they are. I think mine was kind of judged by a little bit by appearance, but what I do really admire is that the coordinators thought, and they were very nervous to ask me, like, hey, we have to crash this floor in this fight. Is it okay if we have the guy do the attitude adjustment? I was like, what I'm hearing is you want to immortalize my existence in WWE in the Fast legacy. Absolutely.
Pretty cool.
So I know that it will be polarizing, as is, you know, my personality in WWE. I know people will feel a certain way about it. Just from me, I think it's awesome. I think it nods to the whole WWE universe, which is, I know, is very active and talkative. I think it melds the two worlds together brilliantly, and it crashes a guy through a ceiling, so that's pretty dumb too.
If you want to crash a guy through a ceiling, you got to do it like that, John.
Thank you very much, and honestly, thanks for being here and getting the word out about the movie.
Oh, of course, we're going to do it all day, every day.
I'm going to be here when I'm gone because no one can, whatever.
All right. John Cena, everybody. Hey, everyone, there's even more coverage of this red carpet. Check out the interactive Twitch stream, SFan TV, right here.
Yeah.
Now we got that.
All right, my friends, I am joined by the stunning Jordana Brewster. How are you?
I'm so good. I'm so excited.
Me too.
This is insane. It is. It's insane.
Last time I saw you was at the Latinos in Hollywood event in Beverly Hills last week. When did you get in?
I got in 2 days ago. Okay. Yeah, and it's been a whirlwind. It's been so much fun.
You are spectacular in this film. Your action is next level. I heard you say that you wanted to be like a stunt woman in another life. What was it about your action in this movie that was just so gratifying to you?
It's so, I'm a very physical person, and I love just running and jumping and fighting, and so, and I used to also be a ballerina, so there's something about the dance aspect that I love, and choreographing all of that. It's just fun.
I was watching a featurette where you were like throwing this guy out of the window a bunch.
Yeah. The only problem is you have to make sure it's bilateral, because we only did one side of my body, and when I got home I was like, ooh, why is my right side so sore?
That was why. Does doing that action make you want to get behind the wheel again?
Not behind the wheel, it just makes me want to kick some butt. Is really what it makes me want to do. Yeah.
Well, you definitely kick butt in this. The last time I talked to you, you were in beautiful pink Versace at the Fast 9 premiere, and I told you, and I asked you if you knew if Paul had a crush on you, and you said you didn't know, but that you had a crush on him too. And you also told me that you wore bracelets with Brian and Mia's kids' names on them in the Fast 9 film. Did you wear them in this film, or are there any tributes or Easter eggs concerning Paul Walker that we can look out for in this movie?
Well, I mean, there's a lot of footage from Fast 5, so Brian's actually in the film, which is really cool. It's a really nice way to integrate him back into the franchise, which is very awesome.
I love that him and Mia's relationship is still so much like alive in this movie. Do you do anything off screen to sort of channel, you know, his energy?
His energy is always with me in that, well, I'm trying really hard I work with the Paul Walker Foundation, and that's something that's very, very close and dear to my heart. And anytime Paul has this thing where it's like do good, and we have something with the foundation called the Do Good Challenge, and any way you can do something good or pass something good along to someone else, that's keeping his spirit alive. So that's what I try to think about every single day.
That. Last question I wanted to ask you is, you know, this is the beginning of the end. Yeah. How do you, and you were in like the very first one, how do you want Mia's story to end in a role that's been, you have said, so fundamentally essential to your career?
Yeah, I would like it to end with her, you know, I want to integrate her kids into the franchise, because I think when Mia unleashes that mama bear energy, she gets fierce, and I want to see that fierceness come out a bit more. So I think that would be really awesome.
You just want to hit some people.
We really do. I just want to kick some ass.
You look absolutely stunning. Congratulations on the film. Have the best time in Roma. Love you. Mwah. Back to Juju.
Okay.
So good to
okay. See you. Now you guys gotta like forgive me a little bit because my knees are weak, heart's in my foot. I'm here with Brie Larson right now.
In your foot?
It's in my foot.
We gotta get it out of there.
I don't know. I'll try and shake it out, get some surgeons on that.
Okay, sounds good.
Now, Brie, I was so excited when I heard that you were going to be a part of this movie, and I mean, it's such a big franchise.
I'm probably more excited than you.
A little bit?
Yeah.
I mean, you're going to be in it, like.
No, yeah, I did it. It was cool.
Can you talk to us a little bit about kind of like jumping into this franchise, especially since you're part of another huge franchise and kind of like taking on that challenge of not only juggling but just being part of like 30 years, almost 30 years worth of like storytelling.
23 years. Yeah, I mean, it was like this, when I got the phone call, I was like dancing, I was screaming, I was running. I've been begging for years to be in these movies because I love them so much. But then I had this like quiet moment where I was like, I don't know if I can do this. Like, I don't know if I'm worthy of this. Like, can I do anything that would honor this heritage and legacy and create something that's meaningful and also additive to this.
Right.
And I was lucky that pretty quickly, it was like within a day, Vin asked me to come over for dinner and I met his kids, and his kids started grilling me about like, what will you be bringing to the Fast franchise? And
Like the parents on the first date?
yeah, it was really intense and so for real and so helpful. I mean, they helped me with everything. His son Vincent was like, we got to talk about your car. He pulled up all these tabs and was like, this is what you got to do. And then his youngest daughter, Pauline, she was wearing this jacket that said good vibes only, and she was in this like sassy mood stomping around, and she's just smart and blunt and funny. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna base my character off of her. And so that's how Tess became who she is.
That's Tess. I like to call you Little Miss Nobody because it's ironic because you're not a nobody in the film.
Not a nobody, I'm very much a somebody.
Oh, well, thank you, Bree, so much. You look gorgeous as always, and I can't wait for everyone to see you in this movie because it's amazing.
Thank you.
All right, you take care. That was Brie Larson, everyone. Brie Larson. And now we're going to toss it right back to Naz. Who you got?
Well, Juju, I am here with the effortlessly stylish and just gorgeous Sung Kang. How are you, my friend?
I'm doing great, but look at this belt. Look at this outfit. Oh my God.
Do you love it?
It's I've ever seen. I want this. I need this in my life.
Okay, I will let you borrow this. I was going for Fast and Furious Gladiator. But let's talk about you, because you, first of all, last time I saw you, we were trying to get you that shampoo and conditioner sponsorship. How's it working out for you?
Not yet, not yet, not yet. But, you know, his hair's still here. You know, it hasn't fallen out yet, so.
It looks great. Shout out to Grace, who cuts your hair on Olympic and Western.
Grace, Grace, you remember?
I remember everything about you.
You're so awesome.
Dude, I got you, son. I mean, Han is my favorite character ever, and I don't understand how you effortlessly just eat food and talk and look so cool. Like, I would look like a toddler doing it. What's the secret to effortlessly eating snacks?
A lot of practice. It's a lot of practice. I have a lot of practice at home. But no, I don't. I think I look like a slob when I eat. But thank you so much. Thank you.
You look amazing. And Han actually, because I've seen the movie, eats a new snack in this film. Don't want to give anything away, but what can you tease to fans watching right now live about that moment?
You know, snacks are so important to Han that he incorporates them when his life is in danger. Right? Yeah.
Food saves all.
That's right.
Han is also single in this movie. If Han had a dating app, what do you think his bio would say?
Loves snacks, loves cars, and has great hair. Yeah? Yeah.
You really do have great hair. I mean, I would swipe right.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
Ditto. Ditto. Feelings mutual.
Oh my God, we love it. I'm finding love here in Rome. Speaking of finding love, though, this is the beginning of the end, and I've always seen Han as like this grounding energy. I don't know if you've ever seen Captain Planet, but he feels like the one with like the heart ring. Like he's just the heart of every scene that he's in. Do you want to see Han find love again in these next two films?
I do. You know, people forget that in the Fast franchise, the love story between Dom and Letty, it's a timeless love story at the end of the day. And I think it's a perfect backdrop to have perhaps Han, you know, find love again, right?
Never know. We'll get to see. I mean, you've been playing this character for 17 years. Thank you for everything you've brought to this character, and have the best time at this epic celebration.
It's going to be easy here, but thank you so much. And you look amazing.
You look amazing. We all look amazing. Juju, you look amazing. What's going on over there?
Oh, not only am I looking amazing, I'm here with the little B himself. His name is Leo in the Fly Fit. How you doing, Leo?
How you doing?
I'm good, bro. Now that you're here, like, I'm trying to live up to this standard.
Thanks.
Yeah, man. So we were just talking just a little bit. Like, you're playing Little B in the movie. Like, when you got the call to be in, like, Fast and Furious, did you, like, have an approach to this character? Because, like, you're a new guy in the franchise. Did you hope to get a car? Like, did you hope to drive? Tell me a little bit about that.
My first thought was, am I gonna drive? No, sorry, that just didn't happen. Dreams crushed, just like that, you know?
Okay.
But it was fun either way.
Okay, well, I need to know, were you a fan of the Fast franchise before coming on to this movie, and what is your favorite movie?
Kind of. I've heard of it. I've definitely became a bigger Fast and Furious fan now.
Okay.
I've heard of it before. I've seen a little bit of it, but I didn't watch the whole thing, no.
It's all good. We'll have a movie marathon once we get it going. Sound good? All right, Leo, Lil B, nice chatting with you, bro. I need that name of that stylist, all right? All right, for sure, man. You get on. You got a lot of people to talk to, bro. Like, I'll see you later, okay? After party? I got you. That is Leo, everybody. That is my boy. Guys, we're in front of the Coliseum right now at the Fast X premiere, and right now we're going to talk to Naz. Who do you got this time? This cast is huge.
This one. My friends, I am here with Alan Ritchson, who plays Ames. You are so tall. What's the weather like up there?
Oh, what are you talking? You're tall. You're like, you got shoulder height on me. Okay. Just a little squat, and we're the same height.
Squat, just a little squat. Listen, I was reading that you met your wife in ballet, and she was
serious cyber stalking.
She was baking cookies for you backstage.
This is true.
This is true. So I decided I'm going to take up baking.
Please tell me you brought some cookies. Are you teasing? No, you're just.
Oh man, now I wish we had Milano cookies. Who are you here with? Are you here with your family? How's Rome been?
It's been amazing. I'm here with my lovely wife. Today is actually our 17th anniversary. So this is, I mean, who needs to plan like reservations at a restaurant when you can get the Coliseum for the biggest film in the world?
That's great. You got like a free trip out of it. That's amazing. You know, you made your acting debut, Alan, as Aquaman in Smallville, and you have some scenes with Jason Momoa, who's also Aquaman. What Aqua talk did you guys get into in this?
I left it alone. I didn't, you know, it's like, no, because he got the cool Aquaman, and it's like, I was in Speedos, basically, you know? I mean, this was like like the cool, you know, he was cool. He did it right. He was the best Aquaman, and I don't want to. What am I gonna say?
I don't know, Alan. You're my Aquaman, but that's fine.
Oh, that's sweet of you.
I love you in this. When I found out that you were going to be in Fast X, I was like, oh my God, I'm so excited for him. I mean, your character is disarmingly unflappable. Are you like that in real life, or do little things bother you, like flies and stuff?
Little things, yeah. No, I'm pretty, you know. You know what my thing has been my whole life is like people mistake the kindness for weakness, you know. So like I think he's got a little bit of that too, you know. Where like it's, you know, that kind of disarming charm, you know. But so we have our similarities, but yeah, no, I mean, I've got, you know, my thing is I got misophonia, so like sounds are bothering. It's not like little gnats and stuff. It's the sounds, like oh my gosh, like eating, like people eating and stuff. I have to eat alone I have to go alone. I've got 3 kids, and I think they're like, okay, bye. He's going to have dinner now alone in his room. It's like, it's a whole thing.
Good thing Ames isn't near Han that much then, because he's always eating snacks. You are incredible in this movie. Congratulations. I love the action, and have the best time tonight.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Back to Juju, friends.
He's about to call us on right now. Sorry, me. I'm just sitting here chatting with Natalie Manuel. Like we're just hanging out. We're friends at this point. So I hope everyone at home is jealous.
At the Coliseum, like whatever. Casual.
We don't have the Mai Tais yet, but you know they're coming. They're coming. Somebody's gonna bring them on. Natalie, like I just want to talk about this one thing really, really bad because I saw the film.
Okay.
And I saw you in the film.
Oh, good.
Yeah, of course. Can't miss her. But I love the evolution of Fast and Furious. It started off as what I like to call Point Break with cars, street racing, right? And now it's evolved into this like I don't want to say intergalactic yet, but just this global, like almost like spy, espionage, like thriller. And your character has evolved with it. Like you started off as like the tech person, but now I saw the trailer. You got a lot more to do in this film. Did you like bug somebody for those scenes, or like how did that come out?
Well, I think that it's been really clear that Ramsey's like, she's so good at what she does, and I think she's just somebody who's like hungry to like challenge herself, expand herself. Like now I feel like her knowledge of technology and you know, hacking and all of this is so useful in the world of cars and the technology that is the potential. And I think that would be something that really excited her. And I think, you know, it's always important for me to just like feel that my characters are like developing and growing. And I think the producers and writers and everybody involved like feel that way about all of us, which is so wonderful. And, you know, I was just like, yeah, I love that she's kind of being challenged and she's being forced to do things that is outside her remit often. But, you know, I think for someone whose history I would assume is like quite lonely, like hacking from a bedroom somewhere or a basement somewhere or a, I don't know, tower block or in the middle of nowhere, who knows, to then be with this family and have to like work alongside other people and then sometimes take command and sometimes throw herself into situations like that. To me is exciting. That's
incredible.
Super fun, and it's been really fun watching that trajectory for her because, I always kind of felt like Ramsey was like us in the movie. Like,
Yes.
she is not part of this. She's like, I know computers, and now things are exploding near me. I'm being driven off of cliffs.
She has to learn.
I'm like, there's people shooting near me. Like, this isn't what my life
The
is.
time to be on a computer has ended now.
And she had to adapt, and so
Love that.
here
Love
we
that.
are.
Love that. Thank you so much, Nelly. That was so great. All right, Naz, who do you got?
Oh, you know, no big deal. Just Jason Statham, AKA Deckard Shaw. How you doing, my friend? You look unbelievable.
Thank you, Naz. You're looking rather fine yourself. I've been trying to search for one of the British Mini Coopers, but clearly it's the wrong belt.
Oh no, I got to add some British cars to my belt.
I'll get one for you.
Listen, congratulations on the trailer for Meg 2. Last time I talked to you was about 5 years ago for the first Meg. You and I were talking about people who have slappable faces.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and I know according to Shaw, Han's got a slappable face, right? But what is it like for you and Sung Kang off screen? Because I know there's bad blood between your characters, but what's it like between you guys off screen?
He's a lovely chap. He's a very sweet, natured man, and he's a wonderful chap to work with, a great pro. You know, we have the rivalry because of, you know, everyone knows the story. I'm not going to sit here and tell you the story that everyone knows, but we get to face off in this movie. So I think the Fast fans are going to be very thrilled to see what the outcome is.
Yeah,
interesting.
I mean, I saw the movie. That scene is so good. One thing I've always wanted to ask you is, historically, you know how athletes shave to reduce the effects of drag and go faster?
Swimmers do, yes.
Swimmers. Does the same apply to racing? Because there's so many beautiful bald men in this franchise. There's you, there's Vin, there's Tyrese. Does it make you go faster?
Well, you have to have the windows down and the sunroof open to kind of measure that little data. But no. It just seems that bald men can drive, I guess.
Bald men can drive. Bald men can drive. Let's talk about the Colosseum in the room. It is your first time in Rome. What are your thoughts? What have you eaten? Tell us everything.
I've had pasta for every meal for the last 3 days because it's al dente, and I love it so much. You know, walking around this city is a spectacle to behold. I've never seen such an immaculate preservation of beautiful historical buildings, and you know, this has such a great history. We're here at the Colosseum. I was in the Vatican yesterday. I mean, it's incredible. It's breathtaking. I don't know why I've never ventured to this town before, but here I am. First time for everything.
And it's even better when the trip's free, am I right?
You know it.
My friends, that is Jason Statham. Thank you so much.
Thanks,
Enjoy
Naz.
your night. You're the best. Back to Juju.
All right, I am chilling with Daniela Melchor. How are you doing, miss? Because I feel like I got a double dose of you very recently. I saw you in Fast X, and then I saw you in Guardians of the Galaxy in pink. And I just said, like, she's just out here killing it. Like, what is it like to step out of the pink paint and come into a car?
It's really easy, actually. It's just like all you have to do is just remove your makeup and just get your wheel and just go. Yeah.
Okay.
It was fun. It was fun. I'm super grateful for everything that's been happening to me. I don't know who's upstairs doing all this, but it's working. And I mean, I couldn't be happier.
Yeah. Part of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Now you're part of the Fast universe. That's amazing.
See, I would say that Fast has the best of all multiverses. No?
I like that.
I think so.
I like that. All right, I got one last question for you because I want to ask everybody this. There's been so many crazy stunts in all of Fast. Is there a stunt that you think that they should do either in this one or in the last one? What is a crazy stunt, like off the top of your head, that they should do?
A crazy stunt? I would say drive underwater, because we see a lot of cars going like to the water, but we never saw them driving underwater. Okay. I don't even know if that's possible, but there's so many impossible things happening in the Fast saga. Why not?
I kind of believe it. Plus, you have Jason Momoa, like Aquaman.
We already have an Aquaman, so.
This is what. Thank you so much. Yeah, put it in 11. We will see that. Daniela, thank you so much. That's amazing. All right, Naz, you heard it here first. Naz, who do you got? Try and beat it.
I want to switch. You sure?
Yeah. Try and beat that.
Should we do the interview like this? You guys, I am standing next to the striking Charlize Theron, a.k.a. Charlize Theron, a.k.a. Cypher. How are you doing? You look unreal.
Oh, thank you. You look amazing. This is incredible.
Last time I saw you was at the Fast 9 premiere. Your mom was with you. She was so excited to put heels on. We were on the heels of COVID. Who are you here with tonight?
I'm here with a few people, some close people. It's nice. We're sharing. I mean, I think Universal's become kind of like a family to me, so I feel like weirdly like I am here with family.
Yes, and that's like the theme of these movies, right? It's all family. I remember that premiere, I was so lit up by how close you were to everyone.
Yeah.
Who are you closest with, like on the cast?
I don't even think about it that way. I think it's great that we don't see each other when we're making these movies, and so this is really the time that we get to like be on a stage together and spend time with each other, because usually it's, for me anyway, it's very isolating. Obviously not for like the core Fast team, but it's nice to see everybody, and I didn't see them that much on set, but I know all of them through the years of just making movies, and I love them all.
We love you, Charlize. I remember when I talked to you last, you said you'd only really worked with John. And this movie, you work with Michelle. You have an insane fight scene where you were coming off training for Old Guard 2. She was coming off Dungeons and Dragons, and you can like really feel that explosion on screen. Who left with more casualties that day?
We had some bruises, for sure. I mean, that's just par for the course. Yeah, you just have ice packs close by and some Advil and call it a day. Yeah.
I was so struck that you were both wearing white, and I was like, I wonder how many times they had to change.
Actually, not that much. No, yeah. Not as much as you would think. Yeah.
Amazing. I have one last question for you. Obviously, you got to work with Jason Momoa, who's the best. You posted a picture with him, and he literally commented and said, finally, we get to work together. It was awesome. You're a legend. Tell us about working with Jason Momoa and what fans can expect from Dante, because I feel like they're going to love him as a villain.
Yeah, I mean, I would say that's the saddest thing, just not having him here tonight, because he is such an intricate part to the film, and I haven't seen the film, but I'm so excited to see it. But working with him and getting to kick the movie off with him was really amazing, because I got to kind of see him find this character, and this character is just, wait for it, it's amazing.
It's amazing. Well, I can't wait for you to see the movie. Thank you so much for stopping and talking to us. Bye, Charlize.
Yeah, it looks like a lot of fun in Rome. I get it. I know. I love shooting in Rome. I got to design my own Harley for this film. I got to do my own stunts in the beautiful streets of the city. Almost my own stunts. Rome is one of my favorite cities on earth, so it was a dream come true.
I love fast cars. I mean, obviously, that should be the tagline of this entire franchise. But this is so exciting for me to announce. In case you missed it earlier in the show, Ruffles and Fast X have partnered up to give us the residents the chance to win prizes featuring Fandango movie tickets, Fast X gear, and for one lucky fan, you get this, ready? You ready? A 2023 Dodge Charger RT. Now, if you want that Dodge Charger RT like I do, because I'm going to probably scoop that up myself, see the official rules and more details at rufflesfastx.com.
She moves so fast, step on the gas, now go, put your foot on the floor, green light, go, we gon' ride till the wheels fall off for sure. Solo no pares, dale que esto siga, solo no pares, dale que esto siga, solo no pares, dale que esto siga, yo abajo y tú arriba. Blanco, acércame tu pantalón, blanco, regálame tu panty, blanco, acércame tu pantalón, blanco, regálame tu panty, blanco, acércame tu pantalón, blanco, regálame tu panty, blanco, acércame tu pantalón, blanco, regálame tu panty. She act a little bougie, act a little plastic, act a little snob, act a little fake. She said she don't do this, said she don't do that. Watch how all that change. When I give her what she want, when I give her what she need, when I show her what it is to fulfill fantasies. When it's all said and done, she go back for more. Like please, 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 please. Solo no pares, dale que esto siga. Solo no pares, dale que esto siga. Solo no pares, dale que esto siga. Yo abajo y tú arriba. Blanco, acércame tu pantalón. Blanco, regálame tu panty. 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 Yo estaba en la disco, soñando, imaginándote a ti. Con tu pantalón blanco, modelando, todo eso para mí. Solo no pares, dale que esto siga. Solo no pares, dale que esto siga. Solo no pares, dale que esto siga. Yo abajo y tú arriba. Blanco, acércame tu pantalón. Blanco, regálame tu panty. 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 Yo estaba en la disco, soñando, imaginándote a ti. Con tu pantalón blanco, modelando, todo eso para mí. Solo no pares, dale que esto siga. Solo no pares, dale que esto siga. Solo no pares, dale que esto siga. Yo abajo y tú arriba.
Wait, I'm sorry. Can you just say that again? I didn't really.
The bod, the body, and then I want the dress, and then I want the belt. So basically, I want all of it.
I want all of you, my friends. I'm standing next to Oscar winner Dame Helen Mirren. Helen, I just talked to you about being a superhero in Shazam! Fury of the Gods. You're in Fast and Furious, doing your own
A Roman
stunts.
goddess. I'm kind of back where I was born, aren't I? Really?
Back where you were born, and you play a therapist in Kendrick Lamar's music video. You are at the crux of the coolest things in pop culture. Is there anything that you can't do?
There's nothing that I wouldn't like to try to do. Let's put it that way. You know, whether I succeed or fail at it's another matter. But I love, I love a challenge. I love doing many different things. So yeah, I'm very fortunate that people invite me to share their world, like Kendrick and like the Fast and Furious family.
No, it's crazy. I can't believe we're in front of the Coliseum right now. You have a beautiful scene with Vin Diesel at the top of it, and you shot it on his birthday.
We shot it on his birthday at the top of Castel Sant'Angelo, which is this amazing ancient fortress sort of castle in the middle of in the middle of Rome. So it was an incredible day. And yes, it was his birthday, and we sang him happy birthday from the overlooking the whole of Rome.
I love your relationship with him. Is there something interesting about Vin Diesel that you think people would be surprised to find out?
I think he's, you know, obviously he plays. I think one of the reasons Vin is such a successful actor and star is because he combines great strength with great sensitivity. And really, he's a very, very strong man who can, you know, manage to perpetuate this incredible franchise over these many years, and that takes great courage and concentration and energy and commitment and discipline, combined with this enormous sort of sensitivity and gentleness. So he is a very remarkable person, and I love him very much.
Oh, I love your relationship with him so much. I mean, it's the reason why everyone wants to work with him, right? There are 4 Oscar winners in this film, including you and Rita Moreno, who are two of the very few people on the planet, for everyone watching, who have won the Triple Crown of acting, an Oscar, an Emmy, a Tony. Have you met Rita Moreno yet?
Oh, yes, I've met her. Yes, absolutely.
What was your first meeting like?
Before this? Oh, she's great. She's absolutely great. You know, the two of us come from theatre, so we have that sort of background. We're the sort of naughty girls, actually. We're the 2 bad girls in the company.
You guys are the best. I mean, Queenie is just such a badass. I love all the driving you do in all of these films. What kind of driver is Helen Mirren in real life? Like, do you get road rage?
No, I don't get road rage. My husband does somewhat, and I always tell him off. But no, I don't, because everyone's living their own life. You don't know what's going on in the life of the person in front of you, behind you, driving the car. You know, they might be rushing to the hospital to, you know, see their sick father. You don't know. So I don't engage in that at all. But I do pride myself on my driving. And when I did Top Gear, which is a program on British
I watched it, and you beat Brian Cox's race time.
Yes, I did. I beat a lot of people's race time. I was very good.
I want to be you. I want to be you.
I do. I'm rather arrogant about my driving.
You're the best. I hope we get to see Queenie behind the wheel. You look absolutely luminous. Thank you so much for stopping and talking to us. Always a pleasure to see you, Helen. I love you. Yeah. Back to you, Juju.
Dale, sin miedo, arriésgate y sígueme el juego. Sola, creo, y a tus amigas hasta luego. No des explicaciones, solo vente. Tu mente malvada, eso yo lo sé. En tu mirada yo lo puedo ver. Te mata mi estilo y eso yo.
Italy was awesome. I took the opportunity to ride from Rome to Tuscany with all my friends, eat some beautiful food, the best food in the world, and enjoy the amazing countryside. So, not much more you can ask for.
Y'all know who it is. We have the one and only incomparable Tyrese Gibson. Now, bro, this has been a long time coming for me, specifically. Black man to black man, man.
Yes, sir.
My favorite Fast and Furious movie is Too Fast, Too Furious. Been watching you since baby boy. I grew up in Compton. You've been a huge part of my life in all of movies, man. Not just your music, but it's also your acting, your charisma. Everywhere you go, you bring nothing but sunshine, happiness, and just pure joy, man. I see you all the time. And I just want you to know that we see you out here, and you out here doing your thing. Roman Pierce is an iconic part of this franchise, and he cemented his place in moviedom, period, history. So I just want to let you know that, my boy. No problem, no problem. Now, can I tell you my favorite Fast and Furious line that comes from you?
Wait, I gotta find the words. First of all, wherever you are in the world, it should be a reminder that you can have a kid here from Compton and watch South Central LA. Now we're out here in Rome, Italy.
The Coliseum.
At the Coliseum. And that's not Photoshop. This ain't Zoom with some green screen in the background. This is very real.
It's real.
Please, please be reminded that what you may see and feel and what you may be experiencing right now in this moment has nothing to do with the outcome of what God has in mind for you. Be reminded of that. I'm very grateful. Thank you for everything you said.
Of course.
Appreciate it. I know it came from the heart. I felt it. And, you know, one thing about me at this point, I don't want anybody to ever be inspired by just the success of the shiny buildings. I think to really encourage people, you got to make them understand that I know exactly what you're seeing, feeling, and experiencing right now in real time because I was there, and I had no way of ever thinking or imagining that I would get through all of that because God had all of this in mind for me. So just stay encouraged, man, and for all of the fans and supporters, die-hard fans and supporters of all things Fast and the Furious, wherever you are in the world, whatever language you speak,
Facts.
whatever tax bracket you live in,
That's facts.
whatever friends, family, and loved ones, I just want to personally thank each and every one of you guys individually for supporting us. There are so many more movies to support, so much clutter with TV and streaming all over the place. The fact that y'all keep showing up for us, it means the world. So grateful.
Tyrese, it's all love, bro. It's all love. Thank you so much. That's Tyrese Naz. What you got? We already had a moment over here. What's your moment?
Okay, so that was beautiful and all, but guys, I'm actually quite literally shaking to be in your presence right now.
Oh,
I've wanted to
stop
meet you
it.
my entire life. I'm Dominican, and you are a powerhouse when it comes to Dominican and Latina representation, and I just wanted to thank you for that.
I don't even know what to say.
Dude, you are like no character looked like Letty, acted like Letty before you stepped into that in this epic action franchise. We're in front of the, I mean, you're a glorified convict, Michelle.
I am a glorified convict, aren't I?
It's the beginning of the end. You look stunning. How do you feel about this being the end? Are you kind of like, oh no, this is the end, or are you like excited for everyone to see?
Everything comes to an end. And for me, what's exciting is that it's never really an end. It's like the beginning of a new generation, you know? So you get to see what the kids are gonna do. I think cars will be in our lives forever. I think the car scene is gonna be around forever. And so, you know, it's a beautiful culture full of tons of people who find family in all kinds of places, in the streets. It's you know, I think we started this being the hip hop of the film industry. Because when we started, there were no people of color like in movies. And we kind of were lucky enough to start our franchise at the point in time where globalization had just started. The internet was born, and the world started to look a lot different. People saw that the world wasn't the United States of America, and it wasn't just Caucasian, you know, that the world was very yellow and very brown. And so it was just a beautiful introduction, and I think that that will live on. We also represent, I think, you know, people who live on the other side of the tracks, who might not necessarily be accepted by society. And just showing the world that they have a platform too, and that they can be seen around the world through us, you know?
Amen, sister.
Represent them, you know?
You were in the very first one. This may be a little personal, but I was wondering, what is your phone background? Like, is it Fast and Furious related? You got like, what is on the background of your phone? Like, is it like a picture of the familia? Like,
no, it's a picture of my cat.
Sorry. Okay, I gotta ask you about, I thought it was maybe Jason Momoa, because I heard you say something primal happens to you when you see that man. Like, what is that exactly?
It does something primitive to me, that's for sure.
Can you tell us what that is?
I don't know what it is. I just think it's just natural, you know, when a girl sees a strong, you know, man who's not scared to be himself. It's very attractive.
How do you think fans are going to react to Dante? Because you've seen fans react to a bunch of different...
I love him.
He's the best, right?
He's a twisted, creepy villain. Like, you thought that Charlize Theron played a badass villain. She does. And she is as cold as ice, and you really have to chip away to find a heart somewhere in there. But this guy takes it to a whole other level. He's funny, he's witty, but creepy at the same time, and you kind of like him, and you're like, how can I like this guy? He's a bad guy, you know? Like, he's evil. Hi, Vin.
I thought you'd never notice. I would have dressed up if I would have known. Hi, how are you?
How are you? It's so lovely to see you.
Good to see you.
Oh my goodness,
Oh
my
God,
friends.
I can't believe you're here in Rome.
It's crazy. You know, guys, I'm so obsessed. Like, I got to get my thoughts together right now. They say Rome wasn't built in a day, and neither was this franchise, Vin. And you have molded this epic and storied franchise like clay It's insane. Can we, I know red carpets are crazy. Should we take a moment to just like take this in? What are you feeling? Who built this?
We built this. And we built this with love, and we built this with integrity and a lot of hard work. And when I really think about it, you see Dom and Letty standing here in Rome. But the reason why we're here at this seventh wonder, the reason why we're the first to ever have a premiere at the Coliseum is because of the hundreds of millions of people that have called themselves our fans. And I was feeling kind of emotional about it this morning because it was like, we're here with all of them. They're all here in spirit. We all did it together. All of you who have always been loyal to our saga, you are standing with us today as we show the world Fast X. You are here with us in spirit.
You kept it alive.
You kept it alive. And we thank you so, so, so much. We're only trying to reach higher for you. We hope to make you proud.
You guys always make us proud, and you have kept all of this alive, including Paul Walker's presence and essence in all these films. It's the 10th anniversary of his passing. His daughter's here, Meadow Walker, who is in the movie. You walked her down the aisle. You guys are such a family. Do you guys, do you talk to him at all, even though he's transitioned? Or, you know, what would you say to him tonight at the premiere of The Beginning of the End, if you could?
Well, it's what he's going to say to me after the movie plays that I'm waiting for. If you ask my kids, they'll say when they want to talk to Uncle Pablo, they go to the ocean.
That's beautiful. I think the ocean is the closest thing we have to God. You know, Vin, the last time I got to talk to you, I asked you, you know, is this the end of Dom? Are we going to get to see Dom? And you said, no, this is just the end of the mythology. What can you tell us about the future of Dom outside of this saga? And what conversations have you guys been having about that?
It's a really good question. As filmmakers, though, you want to allow people to enjoy the film without tipping the hat too much. I can say this, going into making this movie, the studio had asked if this could be a two-parter. And after the studio saw this part one, they said, could you make Fast X, the finale, a trilogy? So,
it's 3 acts in any story.
So are you guys confirming right now that we're getting a third movie?
Trouble here.
Wait, did that just happen? Wait, where are you guys going? Are you kidding me right now? You guys heard it here first. We may be getting a third movie. I love you, Vin Diesel. I love you, Michelle Rodriguez. Wow, I'm really good at my job. Juju, what's going on over there? Whoa, whoa.
Ooh, okay. Now, I am here with the one and only Rita Moreno. She walked up and I literally fell to my knees because she is such a legend. She is so beautiful. She is so incomparable. You're just amazing.
Oh my God, what can I possibly say after that?
You know what, there's not much to say. I would like to know one thing because I feel like we've had a whole conversation before we got to this. You're in Rome. What is your favorite part of Rome so far? We're in front of the Coliseum, but I know there's lots of other things.
Gee, you know what? I love it all. I don't have a favorite because there's so, if I were to say favorite, I would pick 10 things. So it's an extraordinary city, but also let's not forget the food, please.
Yeah. I've eaten so much while I was here.
Oh my God.
Yeah, some gelato?
Oh God.
Yeah, the gelato. So I have had maybe 6 different things of gelato.
No, pasta. I'm a pasta woman.
Pasta girl?
Yes. Not girl. No, I'm not a girl. I'm a pasta woman.
Pasta woman. Let's put that on the T-shirt. I'm going to make you a T-shirt.
Okay.
Rita Moreno, pasta woman.
Yes. Okay.
Let's do it. Rita, thank you so much for talking to me. Can I give you a hug? Is that okay?
Thank you.
Thank you so much for coming up and talking to me.
Bye.
Rita, everyone. Wow, my knee was dug into the ground because she's so awesome. Naz.
You just talked to Rita Moreno.
I just talked to Rita Moreno.
The first Latina to ever win an Oscar.
Oh my gosh. Oh, Scott is here. So, Scott's right over there.
Oh my God, there's Scott Eastwood. Dude, what about that moment you had with Tyrese and the same moment with Michelle Rodriguez?
I know.
I'm kind of freaking
I know.
out.
I mean, we were having that at the same time. This is just kind of like
it was synchronatic, right?
Yeah.
I just want everyone watching right now to know at home that this is why we love these movies,
Yes.
because we see ourselves in these films.
Yes.
And this is the beginning of the end, a story that we've been following for 3 decades.
Yes.
So even if you haven't even seen every Fast and Furious film, like, this is it. It's kind of like when you don't watch the NBA final or the
Yeah.
NBA season and
Yeah.
you tune in for the finals or you tune
Gotta
in
know
for
how
that
it is.
last lap
You
in a
gotta know how
NASCAR
it is.
race. Like, this is it. You guys have to watch this movie in theaters. Juju and I saw it, and it is the action is next level. It's no CG.
I don't know how they keep one-upping the action from the last movie and how, like, you know, you bring in new stunt people and you say, like, okay, what did we do last one? Let's try this time. And every single time my jaw's on the floor. And the best part is that there's character moments within those action moments.
Yes.
And that is what really pulls you in because, like you said, you see yourself in these characters, like the diversity in these characters and the way they act, the way they talk. I see myself in Tej. I see myself in Roman Pierce. I see myself even in Dom Toretto. So I feel like this is a franchise unlike any other because not many franchises can give you that. And it's just a beautiful thing.
And we've been connecting with them since 2001. I mean, my friends, the first Harry Potter came out the same year in 2001.
Think about that.
And that franchise came and went, and that's just a testament to the longevity and the cult following that Vin Diesel and this entire cast has built with these Fast and Furious films. I mean, like, and what they did in Rome, I mean, I could go on and on. It's like literally like buying a ticket to an amusement park ride. You know when you're like, get back from the roller coaster and you're like, let's go again.
Yeah.
I was like, how did they not break Rome?
And you
Like,
want to know
the
the best
stunts
part
are
is
wild.
that we
What?
walked these streets, right? We walked these streets, we walked past the Coliseum, and then we see it get blown up in the movie.
I know. It's crazy. You're just like, whoa, that's insane. I mean, my friends, this
Damn.
is crazy. Fast X opens globally in 1 week, part 1 of the 2-part close to this Fast saga.
We'll come back.
Maybe. That has meant so much to so many of us. This has been so much fun, Juju, and we are so happy that all of you guys were here to enjoy it with us.
Oh my God, it's been so great. And look, yes, I can thank you, Fabio.
Thank you, Fabio.
Fabio's over here. He's winking at us
Yes.
right now.
Thank you,
And
Ruffles.
He's welcomed us to his beautiful city. He's welcomed us to us. Actually, get him in here.
Come in here. Oh, wow.
There he is.
I'm a
See?
sandwich.
So we love having everyone here, and of course, having Rome as a character in the film itself.
Thank you guys. It has been a blast. And now for you guys, we have this exclusive clip of Fast X. Arrivederci, amigos.
Check it out.
Oh, arrivederci ragazzi, ciao.
Guys, where's Rome?
Pa'lante con la libertad de Cuba y que la isla entera suba. De La Habana hasta Santiago, todo el mundo fumando puro y tomando trago. Que relajo, el vago trabaja doble. Ponte las pilas, todo el mundo quiere una cubana.
You all came because you wanted to see a race. Let's race!
I've been studying you and watching you. I can't figure it out. It's how. How do you choose? How do you choose the ones you save?
Cheguei! E esse é o Rio de Janeiro, baby! Prontos?